some would say we can make something out of nothing.
Welcome to our third episode. The last episode we were talking about using these spindles for our next projects. These spindles I got on a trip to Nova Scotia with my daughter when she was about 10, and now she's 22, so that was a long time ago. And I can't even really remember where I got them, but I think I found them on the side of the road. Somebody had just kind of dumped them and walked away from them, and being the little scrounger that I am, I stopped because I thought I can use those for something. And so the projects that I'm not really sure, some of them are in really rough shape. As you can see, they're really weathered and stuff and dirty, so they need to be cleaned up. I'm thinking candlesticks, candle holders, a jewelry holder, something like that. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe a table, doing something exciting like that. So we'll see. We'll kind of go for it. The spindles that we use are roughly over 100 years old. They've seen a lot of use, and to transform them into something that you can use, what we needed to do was strategically cut them. Some of them at the bottom were really like eaten and not in very good shape. So what we did was we took the saw and we cut them strategically at points where we wanted to cut them, and painted them. We used mineral paint to paint them up, and I highly recommend it. It's so beautiful to work with. It applies really beautifully, nice even coat, and really nice opaque finish. So then we found a point, the midpoint of the spindle, drilled a hole in, and then another hole for the dowel to go into, and then adhered it to the dowel into the little base, and with PL Premium, and let it sit. The spindle candle holders were awesome. I couldn't stop making them. They were so much fun. Experimenting with colors, and it's just unbelievable. So you start out with the spindles and sawing them off into the desired length that you want. My recommendation would be not to make them big, because then it becomes a little bit more awkward and also harder to balance and keep them secure while they're drying. So then when you have that done and painted with the mineral paint, again, highly recommend it. It's so beautiful. And then you come up with these 4 cut in your desired length. And you can see it gives a beautiful effect with them, very sculptural. And you can kind of move in and out. And again, these are 100 years old, so it's really paying respect to the age and the beauty of the hand spun wood. Then what we did was found out what this measurement is, this square measurement, which is 3 by 3. So then what you want to do is increase the platform width by about, say, 1 inch. So then you're looking at 4 by 4, and then again as the base, 6 by 6. So you get this nice tiered effect going up into your spindles. And then the top, the base should be roughly about the same dimension as the bottom. So you're looking at about 6 by 6. Well, that's what we used. And they turned out awesome! You have to do it. It's so easy. It is so easy. And they are awesome. So you can put a beautiful plant on it, a candle, I don't know, something special. They would make a great present for somebody who has everything, and you can, you know, buy them or absolutely make them because they're so easy, and then buy a nice little plant to put on it. It's a super present, and they're super easy to do, and I highly recommend doing them. You can do these with your kids, get them to help you. You can make them into different colors. It's beautiful. I had this idea to make a table out of an old frame that was destined to be thrown away. Also, I used the spindles as legs for the table. So the idea was to get an appropriate print for the table. We used a nice floral poster that I had in stock, and painted the frame again with a teal at the base, and then over top of it we put the blue mineral paint, and then kind of wiped it off. So you've got that nice teal popping out of the little details of the frame. So and then we mounted the print onto plywood, and then put a nice glossy plexi over top, and then built a base for around the frame in the back to be able to secure the legs, the table legs, to the frame, and to make them stable enough to take the weight of anything that you put on the table. And it's beautiful. Stunningly beautiful. Thank you for watching episode 3 of Something Out of Nothing. We had an awesome time building these candle holders. I couldn't stop. They were so much fun. If you like our show, please subscribe, like, follow, share. If you're working on a project of your own, please let us know, and we'd love to highlight it. Our next episode is moving into Christmas. And okay, that were, so the, I don't like that word strategically.